Love is often portrayed as the pinnacle of human experience, a pure and unselfish emotion that brings two people closer. However, love also has a darker side, one where manipulation and control can masquerade as affection and seduction. When seduction is used as a tool to dominate or manipulate, it creates an unhealthy dynamic, trapping one partner in a cycle of emotional control. Understanding the difference between healthy seduction and manipulative tactics is crucial to protecting oneself in relationships. This video explores the nuances of manipulation in love, the signs, and how to break free from its grip. In the context of love, manipulation can be disguised as romance or seduction. The manipulator might initially seem charming, attentive, and seductive, traits that attract their partner. However, over time, these seductive behaviors are used to exert control, leading the partner into a web of emotional dependency and confusion. This kind of manipulation can make the victim feel as though they are constantly walking on eggshells, unsure of how their partner will react. There's a fine line between healthy seduction and manipulative seduction. In healthy relationships, seduction is about connection, attraction, and mutual pleasure. It involves a playful and consensual exchange of affection, where both partners feel valued, desired, and respected. Manipulative seduction, on the other hand, is about control. The manipulator may use their charm, sexual allure, or even emotional vulnerability to control their partner's actions or feelings. Unlike healthy seduction, where both partners' desires are taken into account, manipulative seduction revolves around one partner's needs while disregarding the other's emotional health. It can lead to an imbalance of power, where one partner dominates the emotional and physical aspects of the relationship. Manipulators in relationships use several psychological tactics to control their partners. These behaviors are often covert, making it difficult for the victim to recognize them until the damage is done. Here are some of the most common manipulation tactics used in relationships. First, gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where the manipulator makes their partner question their reality, memory, or perceptions. By repeatedly denying facts, minimizing concerns, or distorting the truth, the manipulator causes their partner to doubt their own sanity. Over time, the victim may become dependent on the manipulator for validation and guidance, leading to a deep-seated sense of insecurity. Second, love bombing. In the initial stages of the relationship, manipulators often engage in love bombing, where they shower their partner with excessive attention, affection, and flattery. While this may seem like intense passion, it is a calculated move to make the victim emotionally dependent. The manipulator uses this initial intensity to create an emotional bond quickly, which they later exploit to control their partner's actions. 3. Guilt tripping. Manipulators often make their partners feel guilty for expressing their needs, setting boundaries, or disagreeing with them. By guilt tripping, the manipulator ensures that their partner feels responsible for their unhappiness or dissatisfaction, thus avoiding accountability for their own actions. This tactic can make the victim feel obligated to meet the manipulator's needs while neglecting their own. 4. Playing the victim. Manipulators frequently portray themselves as the victim, even when they are the ones at fault. This is done to elicit sympathy and divert attention from their actions. By portraying themselves as vulnerable or misunderstood, they manipulate their partner into feeling responsible for their well-being, ensuring that their behavior goes unchecked. 5. Silent treatment. The silent treatment is another common manipulation tactic. By refusing to communicate or acknowledge their partner, the manipulator creates an emotional void, leaving the victim feeling isolated and anxious. The manipulator uses this tactic to punish their partner for perceived wrongs or to force them into compliance. To continue to view more of these videos, kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share this video by clicking on the subscription button. Recognizing manipulation in a relationship can be challenging, especially because many of the tactics used are subtle. However, there are some clear signs that you may be involved with a manipulative partner. 1. Constant self-doubt. If you find yourself constantly questioning your thoughts, feelings, or actions, it may be a sign of manipulation. Manipulators often make their partners feel insecure or uncertain, leading them to rely on the manipulator for validation. 2. Feeling responsible for their emotions. If you feel like it's your responsibility to make your partner happy or to keep them from being upset, this may be a sign of manipulation. In a healthy relationship, both partners are responsible for their own emotions, and one person should not bear the burden of the other's emotional state. 3. Walking on eggshells. If you feel like you have to be careful about what you say or do to avoid upsetting your partner, this is a red flag. Healthy relationships are built on open communication and trust, not fear of confrontation or emotional backlash. 4. Your needs are ignored. In a manipulative relationship, your needs and desires are often dismissed or minimized. The manipulator may make you feel like your needs are unreasonable or unimportant, leaving you emotionally drained and unfulfilled. 5. Feeling isolated. Manipulators often isolate their partners from friends, family, and other support networks. By doing this, they ensure that their partner becomes emotionally dependent on them, cutting off access to outside perspectives that might reveal the unhealthy dynamic. Manipulation can lead to long-term emotional scars, especially if the victim internalizes the manipulator's behavior as a reflection of their own worth. It's not uncommon for people who have been manipulated to struggle with trust issues, depression, and a diminished sense of self-worth even after leaving the relationship. Breaking free from manipulation requires courage, self-awareness, and a strong support system. Here are some steps to help you regain control of your life. 1. Recognize the manipulation. The first step in breaking free from manipulation is recognizing that it is happening. Educate yourself about the signs of manipulation and assess your relationship honestly. If you identify any of the behaviors mentioned above, it's important to acknowledge that you are being manipulated. 2. Set clear boundaries. Setting boundaries is crucial to protecting yourself from further manipulation. Communicate your limits clearly and firmly. Manipulators often test boundaries, so it's important to remain consistent and not back down when they try to push you. 3. Seek support. Reach out to friends, family, or a therapist to gain an outside perspective on your relationship. Manipulators often isolate their victims, making it difficult for them to see the situation clearly. Having a support system can provide you with the strength and clarity needed to leave the relationship. 4. Prioritize self-care. Manipulative relationships can leave you emotionally drained, so it's important to focus on self-care. Engage in activities that make you feel good about yourself and help rebuild your self-esteem. 5. End the relationship. In some cases, the only way to break free from manipulation is to end the relationship. This can be difficult, especially if the manipulator has created a strong emotional bond. However, staying in a manipulative relationship will only cause further harm to your mental and emotional health. Recovering from manipulation takes time, but it's possible to rebuild your sense of self and trust in others. Therapy can be a helpful tool in processing the emotional impact of the relationship and learning how to establish healthier boundaries in future relationships. It's important to remember that manipulation is not a reflection of your worth, but of the manipulator's need for control. By recognizing the signs of manipulation and taking steps to protect yourself, you can regain control of your life and create healthier, more fulfilling relationships in the future. In conclusion, manipulation in love is a dark and damaging form of control that can erode the foundations of a relationship. While seduction can be a beautiful expression of desire and attraction, it can also be used as a tool for manipulation when paired with selfish intentions. Recognizing the signs of manipulative seduction and understanding the psychological tactics at play are crucial for protecting yourself from emotional harm. By learning to set boundaries, seeking support, and prioritizing self-care, you can break free from the cycle of manipulation and cultivate relationships built on trust, respect, and mutual affection. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you.